Greetings, my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to another video. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, I know you guys are probably still celebrating after such a victory from the West Indies today against South Africa. Yes, man, I tell you, it was definitely a good game. But gonna shift focus a little bit from that game for right now. Gonna give you some results in the 4-day regional championship. So yesterday I would have given you the info that Leeward Islands, they got the better of Barbados in their third round game. Now we had the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force going down to Guyana by a significant margin, and we also had the Jamaica Scorpions going down to Windward Island Volcanoes also by a significant margin. So gonna work my way through the scorecards, give you guys a final update on these games, and then in the latter part I will probably touch on the ODI game that was played earlier today. So just go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed. Turn on that post notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload a video. So Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, they were defeated by the Guyana Harpy Eagles, and I must say that, you know, Guyana, they won very comprehensively, you know, over 143 runs. So they won by 143 runs, and you know, we would have seen the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force captain Darren Bravo batting and trying to anchor his team home to victory, but it just did not work out at all. He ended up getting 95 of 170 deliveries. You know, it was Permal that took care of Darren Bravo. So let me just work my way through here quickly. So scores in that game: Guyana Harpy Eagles 324 and 247. Trinidad and Tobago Red Force 160 and 268. So therefore the Guyanese winning that game by 143 runs. So let me just give you the second innings. Yesterday I would have given you the first innings for both teams. So the second innings batting for Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, and then I will give you the bowlers that did most of the damage for the Guyana Harpy Eagles. So as I said earlier, Jeremy Solozano, he didn't trouble the score. Keegan Simmons made 8. Darren Bravo, he was the man that was there trying to bring it home for his team. He got 95 of 170 deliveries with 11 fours under his belt. Jason Mohammed made 13, and we had Goli, he made 18. Tian Webster got 16, and Amir Jangu, the wicketkeeper batsman that quite a few people are fond of, he actually made 50 not out, 50 of 128 deliveries, 5 fours and 1 6, proving to be very solid, you understand. So while he was running out of partners, he was there trying to hold things together to bat, probably to try and bat as deep as possible into the day, you know, to see if he can probably could draw it for his team. So he was left stranded on 50. Imran Khan didn't score. Brian Charles got 1. Mohammed in the bottom end there got 25. Justin got 22. So that is how it went for them. In terms of how they lost the wickets: 2 for 1, 31 for 2, 70 for 3, 119 for 4, 144 for 5, 165 for 5, 165 for 165 for 6, 165 for 7, 174 for 8, 211 for 9, 268 all out. So that is where it ended for them. And bowling in that second innings there, Versamy Permal, who is now the leading wicket taker in the 4-day regional cricket. He picked up 3 for 58. He was supported by Kemo Paul, who got 2 for 73. We also had Ransford Beaton picking up 2 for 53, while Niall Smith was able to pick up a wicket. Kevin Sinclair also got 1 for 33. So those were the bowlers, and those were the bowlers that did the work for Guyana. And as I said, Bravo and Django getting most of the runs there. But in the end, the Guyana Harpy Eagles taking that game by 143 runs. So they continue they extend their lead atop of the table. The Jamaica Scorpions, boy, I tell you, we haven't gotten off to a good start at all in this tournament. So scores in the game, Windward Island Volcanoes, the scores are 217, 298. Jamaica Scorpions 101 and 233. So I'm going to give you the second innings there I think I give you the second innings for Guyana Harpy Eagles batting, for Windward Island Volcanoes batting, where Alec made that 97. So I will pick it up from Jamaica's batting there. So in that score of 200 and 233, we had a couple of guys in the back end that stayed there and got some runs, Derval Greeny made 48 of 90 deliveries. I think I gave you guys this info yesterday. 55, Alden Thomas got 55 of 102. I think at the end of day 3, we had only 2 wickets in hand, if I'm not mistaken. Marquino Minley didn't trouble the score. Jamie Merchant made 5. Nicholson Garden 2, and Patrick Harty left not out on 2. So we lost wickets at regular intervals. 7 for 1, 28 for 2, 44 for 3, 68 for 4, 164 for 5, 196 for 6, 204 for 7, 204 for 8, 232 for 9, and 233 all out. So that is where that is how it went for the Jamaica Scorpions. Bowling for the Windward Island team there, we had Sherman Lewis getting 5 wickets, Justin Greaves 2, Larry Edward 2, and we had 1 to Kenneth Dember. So the Windward Island Volcanoes, captained by Alec Arthanes, getting victory by a significant margin, 181 runs. So that's a whole lot of runs to win a game by my peeps. So the Jamaica Scorpions definitely need to step their game up. So that is it where that roundup is concerned. I think we're looking forward to round 4. So those are all the games that were played in this round. Just before we go, a little touch again on that game earlier today by the West Indies team. I tell you, 2 innings that I enjoyed, man. Temba Bavuma and Shea Hope. Even though I am happy that we ended up on the winning side, if we ended up losing that game, probably I wouldn't have enjoyed Temba Bavuma's innings that much. But it was class. It was definitely classy from him. The fact that we ended up winning definitely give us that good feeling. So Shea Hope captaining in his first game, winning the toss, deciding to bat, backing himself and his batsmen to get some runs, getting all of 330 odd runs and going in and getting the target, getting some runs on the board, going out there and defending it. So yeah, just overwhelm my peeps. I know there are quite a few things that we need to brush up on. It goes without saying, a lot of mistakes were made. We need to win games consistently before we can say yes, we are doing good. But we have to give them little props, man. So yeah, go and leave it right here so for now, my peeps. Sports to the bone, keeping it informed. Big up on yourself.